Alright, we're going to watch red square in action. Let's just copy and paste this code into Gamelab1.py. Uh-oh. Gotta make sure you get that too. There we go. Alright. Now let's go over here and run it. Oh, we'll zoom out. Run. And then, in order to actually run red square, you just type in red square. Are you ready? Hit enter. Oh, there it is. Bum 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 ba dum. Oh, now, so I'll tell you what each line does here. First line imports Pygame so that you can run Pygame commands like this one down here. Second line imports game, which is this game.py file, which I have for you download. It just has some custom-made functions to make things easier for you. We're still using mostly Pygame. Okay, so we defined a function named red square. You know how to do that already. How to define functions. Next, we have this line here: window equals game.window 300 by 300, and this is the width and this is the height of the window. So if we wanted the height to be 600, for instance, we could do that and then run it again, and then well, there it is, a really tall window. So we don't want that. We'll just put it down to 300 again. Now this line here, pygame.draw.rect. Well, let's go to the Pygame documentation. In order to get that, just type in Pygame documentation or follow the link on the webpage and go to the draw section up here. Draw. Okay. And we want to draw a rectangle. So what do we have to tell it? In order to draw a rectangle, we have to tell it the surface we want to draw to, the color, the rectangle coordinates, and the width of the border, but we're going to ignore the width. Alright. Oh, if you see something like width equals 0 or something else where here it is again, width equals 0, that means that you don't have to include that argument. And if you don't include it, then the default value is 0. And if you do want to include it at the end, then you can, give it 5 or something like that, and then you have a nice border on the edge. Alright. Okay, so surface, let's see here. Surface is window, so we're drawing from this window. We're drawing the rectangle onto this window here, and then this next one is the color, and that is red value of 255, which is the maximum, and then black, which is 0, or this is the green value, which is 0, and then blue value, which is 0. So we're drawing a red colored square. Then the coordinates are x coordinate is 140, the y coordinate is 140, and then the width is 20 and the height is 20. So it's a perfect square, and it's centered. Yes, centered perfectly. Alright, so then what's this next line here? Game.wait 5000. You may have noticed we're waiting 5 seconds. So this game.wait function takes milliseconds as its argument. So we tell it to wait for 5,000 milliseconds, which equals 5 seconds. We could change it, of course, to something smaller, like 1 second, and then it would just go really quick. And then after it's done displaying for 5 seconds or 1 second, then we call game.quit, and that just closes down the window because we don't want to leave it open forever. Alright, so we'll run it again just so you can see it in all of its glory for one last second. Quite literally 1 second. Oh, there it is. And there it went. It's sort of like communism. It came quickly and it went quickly.